Hey everybody, we are going to jump right in. I am testing out my lights, so I thought I would go ahead and go live and do a quick Valentine card because I haven't done very many. I don't typically have people to send Valentine cards to, so I thought we would use some dies that I haven't used in a while. And you can see them here on my desk. This is an old Tim Holtz one, and it creates a cute little insert here. Let me show you right here. And I thought it would be cute to make this into a little Valentine. You know, perhaps you don't want to do a full-on, hey Cindy, maybe you don't want to do a full-on Valentine. Maybe you want to just do a little cute little, I don't know, something for your loved one. So I thought I would show you how to create this. And even if you don't use it as a Valentine, these are great for junk journals if you want to do them as inserts. Um, and it's a good way to store items as well. So I was kind of looking through my stash. I'm actually cleaning up my room, and I saw this die, and I thought, gosh, I remember when I bought it. I thought it was so cute, and I just haven't used it in a while. And then this is an old one, and then this is an old one as well, but shoot, this one I use all the time. So I thought we would make a little matchbook to hold some of my literature love quotes. And this literature love quote here is in the shop. It is a digital image that can be printed, and it has some really beautiful sentiments. I never want to stop making memories with you. I wish I had done everything on earth with you. Um, you should be kissed often and by someone who knows how. These are all literature love quotes that you may know of in some of the movies that we've grown to love. And of course, I am a big Pride and Prejudice fan, so I had to put completely and perfectly and incandescently happy because, of course, that's from Mrs. Darcy. So let's jump into it. I've already cut all the dies that I want to use because this is going to be a quick down and dirty tutorial. Again, I'm just kind of testing my lighting. As you can see, I don't have my media mat under here because sometimes when I have the lights overhead, the reflection comes back up. So I'm trying it without my media mat. So you'll have to let me know if the lighting seems better or worse. Hopefully better. So let's just jump into it. So let me show you my prototype here first. And not only am I using dies that I haven't used in a while, but I'm using some of my ephemera pieces that I haven't used in a while either. It's really important to, I don't know, not forget our stash, I guess. So I did create it into kind of like a matchbook where it pops up here. And I decorated it with these pieces here. You might remember them. They came out a while ago. Hey, Delina. And these, I remember when they came out, engravings, and I wasn't really sure if I wanted to get them, but I did end up getting them. And I'm using those today. I'm using some of these little journal cards that I have. I'm using some stickers. And then, of course, my paper dolls, some old stickers. And this here, this is a Los Angeles Railway sticker in my shop. It's brand new, but it has February and it has all sorts of months. I'm putting together some kits here, but it has like January through December with cute little images. And I thought these would be really great for like birthdays or you know, celebrations, holidays, of course. So I pulled out the February 9 through 15 because, you know, Valentine's Day is February 14th, so that would work. And I used it as a background. And then, of course, I have my little literature quotes here that I'm going to be sticking in here. So when you open this up, you know, you pull out your little insert, and I've got my little gentleman, and this is from my newest kit that I shared yesterday. And imagine that the images fit pretty well. So I put this handsome gentleman into the insert, and then of course, like I said, I use this die, and then I'm going to put these literature love quotes in here as well. So you can, give this to a loved one, put it in a junk journal, all sorts of things. Do I add glue to the black stickers? Yes, I sure do. Because my stickers, some of my stickers are pretty old and aren't as sticky as I want them to be. So I definitely do add the glue. All right, so let's do this really quickly here. I have some stew on the oven. So I should say on the stove, not the oven. And I don't want my timer to beep at me. So let's see if we can get her done here. All right, so the sticker set that I'm using, again, is an old one, and it's the metallic stickers. So we'll just kind of put that aside right here. And if you've never made a matchbook before, so easy, guys. Just got to figure out how big you want your flap to be here, and I usually go about 1 inch. But before I do that, let's make sure this, yeah. So go about 1 inch. You want to make sure that your strip of paper is bigger than your die, and this is a great way to use up some of your excess paper as well. So these little matchbooks are cute. They're really cute for journals, little gifts, and I love making them. I've made them all sizes. All right, so once you have your bottom flap scored, and again, I did that at 1 inch, then I'm going to go ahead and just glue this in place. And I'm only going to glue the bottom right now, just to kind of figure it out. And then once I have it in place, then I get out my vintage stapler that I shared with you the other day, and I'm going to staple this. So, just figure out exactly where you want to go here. And you want to leave enough, let's see, let's get this out. You want to leave enough up on top here to be able to tuck it under as well. So kind of keep that in mind. All right. There's one. And there's two. All right. Very easy to make matchbooks. And then I'm just going to add some extra glue here now that I have this in place. Lighting looks good so far. Yep. Cindy, thank you. So if you didn't hear my little spiel when I started, I jumped on to test my lighting. I've been having to use overhead lighting because it's so dark in this room. And so I took away the media mat. And I have my overhead lighting, and I'm just testing to see how it looks on screen. So that's really the reason why I jumped on, is just to do a quick test of the lighting. So I appreciate you guys giving me feedback, letting me know if the lighting is good, if it's crisp, if everything looks good. All right, so once I've got my little insert in place, then we're just going to do a little score. So 4.5 I think is a little bit too close to this, so I'm just going to move it just a bit, because I don't necessarily want it to be at 4 3/4. I mean, I guess I could, but I want it a little bit closer. So I'm just kind of adjusting it here to do a score. So just eyeball it, figure out exactly where you want your fold to go. All right. So I've got that scored. Delina, thank you for that information. I appreciate that. All right, so once you have it scored, folds up real nice, then you have to figure out where you're going to trim it. Now, like I said, the trim, you want it a little bit longer than this, because you want to be able to tuck it. So I'm going to just kind of eyeball it here and make a little mark for myself. All right. And then I gotta find my mark. I think I think that's it right there. I don't want to cut it and that not be my mark. Yep, that's my mark. I can't see. All right. So let me just do my trim here. Cordelia says the light looks fine. Thank you, Cordelia. I appreciate that. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to have to move my media mat aside when I stream with you guys. Just because I do need the overhead light. It's just too darn dark in here. Maybe once summer and spring and summer start to come, maybe it'll be a little bit lighter outside. All right, so now you have your matchbook. So you can see it's just a very, very simple process to create a matchbook. And of course, this is an oversized matchbook. Your matchbooks typically aren't this big, right? But for the demonstration and for our little insert, we wanted to, we wanted to make sure it fits this die. All right, so like I said, that die is an older die. And I use it a lot. I can't say that I necessarily don't use it because it definitely is a die that's used a lot. Now, as far as these little characters here, I don't use them as often as I'd like to, but we're going to use them today. So let me just, I want to try to position this so both of them get some real estate here. Let's see. So, and then I want to use my XOXO. So I think I need to have this on this side with somebody here. And then just trying to position this here. Maybe we'll put him up there. I'm just figuring it out. Just figuring what I can do here. Yeah, I think that might work better. Although, maybe I should do my XO at the bottom. Let's see. Or maybe not at all. What do you guys think? I'd like to fit it in. Maybe I'll have to trim it down. Or like I said, not at all. Let's see. I can just use that as an insert inside, or on the other side I can use it. All right. Mail in front to match the time frame of the prints. Good idea. Yeah. All right. So that's what we'll do. And then I'm just adding some of my walnut stain. Yeah, I guess if you lived during that time that you would just be used to, standing behind the men and them owning the property and them being in charge of everything. But boy, it sure wouldn't fly today, would it? All right, so put that like that. I can trim that a little bit if I need to. And then we'll put him here. May not even need to trim it. All right, so just again taking away some of that stark white. And let me add my glue. So you can decorate this however you want to. You saw on this one, I use this typewriter and the roses on the background, but the goal is just to use what I have, not buy anything new. All right, I think that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Not bad. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, so there is that. And originally I wanted to put this XO, but I just don't think I'm going to be able to fit it in. That was my original thought, but of course I'm using different images. So that's okay. Maybe I'll put a sticker. I definitely put one down there. And I like using the black because it really stands out. Let's see here. You make my heart smile. That's good. All right, so I could do this right here. So let me just do a quick sticker here. Does the light still look good, you guys? This is my test. I know that some were saying that it was a little blurry yesterday. But yeah, I could trim this down. I certainly could. Maybe I will. I'm gonna see. I might. All right. So there, I'll just leave this like this for right now, and then we're gonna move to the back side. Now this, her head comes off a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it like that. I think. And then maybe we'll do some remnant rubs or something here. Okay, so for the back side, as you can see here, I brought out, I never use these bride and grooms. So today was the day to use the bride and groom. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find another one, but these are also items that I don't use very often. These are old sticker books. We're going to use it today. So let me... It was blurry when I started. Okay, interesting. I wonder if my movement makes it blurry. But, all right, so the bingo's going to go there. And then, like I said, I've got these little stickers here that say February 9 through 15. So I'm gonna use this. So Delina's saying everything still looks good. Good. All right. Because I certainly want to give you guys the best experience when I am going live. And I work during the week, so it's hard for me to test everything. So I appreciate you guys jumping on with me to test this. And we'll make something, right? All right, so there is my February 9 through 15. Gosh, let's see if I have another bride and groom. These are my little paper dolls. Let's see if we can find a couple really quickly here. Whew. I just created a huge mess, but we got to dig through and find a couple. I'd like to have them standing if possible. Maybe we'll put two singles together. I don't know. We'll see what we can figure out. I'm just digging. I'm digging. Yeah, I've seen people do that, Delina, where they put them in notebooks. It's a good idea. I've seen people do that. I'm just digging. I'd love to be able to find another bride and groom. Oh, but that one's smaller. I guess we could use that if we had to, right? That's cute. Let's see, what else do we have? All right, so maybe, I don't know, it's a little bit smaller than I want it to go. I might keep looking rather than just put something that I'm not completely happy with. See, that's a good size right there. If I can find a lady friend to go with him. Let's see. Oh, he could be a gigolo and have all his lady friends. Okay, sorry. See, I just have smaller couples. I don't want them that small. Hey, my crafty mojo. Nice to have you here. We were just doing a quick crafty pop-in. I usually go live on Sunday afternoon, but I wanted to test my lighting. So these wonderful ladies are helping me test my lighting while we make something. All right, so I want to find the bride and the groom, and I'm not finding it. So I will find it, but essentially you want to put your image here, which is what I'm going to do when I find another bride and groom. I just can't seem to find what I'm looking for. But that's what I want to do. And if I can't find it, then I can always resort to the smaller one. But I think the bigger one looks better, don't you guys think? What do you guys think? Bigger or smaller? All right. So, I mean, I guess that, what do you guys think? I guess I could do smaller. And we can do, I'm definitely going to do another sentiment there. Tell me what you guys think. Sometimes you have to take chances. Oh, that's long. Adventure, blessed are the curious. All right, so let me add a little bit of glue here so it sticks. And then if you are so inclined, you can put it over the staples. These fit nicely. Smaller, but they need something else. Yep, I agree, Cindy. Oh, maybe we can do this. What do you guys think? Because I can still get my, yeah, I like it. All right. Maybe kitty corner. Yeah, we'll do this. Yes, Delina, you and I were on the same page. So let's do this. I'll just stick this right here. I don't want to cover my February though. All right. Do something like that. And then, yep, that'll work. That's, yes, 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 yes. See, I knew that card would come in handy. All right, so now we can put the little bride and groom. And look at this. I even got a small XOXO. So we'll stick that up there too. Why not? All right. Okay, so that's the back. And then we've got the front. That one, like I said, is a little different. But now we can go ahead and work on our little insert. So this is the die that I said does not get very much love, but I really like it. And it's this one here. And I did cut it out with some of the scraps I had on my desk from my live yesterday with using my latest kit, teals and beige. I had to take the glasses off to be able to fold this down. So there and there. All right, perfect, perfect. And then that goes there. So the die has some pre-scores, which is nice. Is the lighting still good, guys? Everything's good. No, no blurriness so far. Hope not. I know I'm moving around a lot, so it's really a good test to see if it gets blurry when I'm moving. All right, so now we got to pick out a picture. So these pictures actually fit pretty well. I think we'll use this gentleman here. And some of them are a bit longer than others, so try to find a picture that is long because you've got a long space. And then I'm giving it some border here just to make sure I can glue it. Let's see. Let's just, and we're going to stick it in here. So I'm trimming it off just a little bit on this side here, and then a little bit there. Touch of blur when I move. Okay. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. All right. So we're gonna stick this in here. So yeah, so if you adjust it, and we'll trim a little bit more, it will fit perfectly for you. Sometimes if I do, let's see. I think that helps. Oh no, this is supposed to freeze it so it doesn't move when I move. The autofocus is what it does. All right, so let's see. Now on this one, I wanted to show you. So this one, I put the little sentiment on top, but in the actual image here, Tim put his sentiment on the bottom, but I didn't want to lose it when I stick it into the pocket, so I'm going to stick with it on top. But certainly you can do whatever your heart desires. All right, so I'm going to see here. Yeah, I still need to get a little bit more off of this. Look, you can almost go right up to the black edge. Hi, Melody. We're just doing some testing with my light situation. All right, so I think I have to cut this all the way. All right, so do any of you guys have this die? I know it's a really old one, but it's, gosh, it's so fun. But just curious if anybody actually even has it. I was thinking about actually, if a lot of people don't have it and want to do this, I can pre-cut some for you guys and put together little kits. You got to be careful when you cut because it makes it upside down. So maybe I will do it this way. Yeah, I think I will because I want my words to be right side up. So you got to pay attention to that too. All right, you just. I'm just trying to get this just right. Okay, so this needs to go up just a bit. There, I think that's, yeah. And if you want to, if you don't want to have to fuss with it like I'm doing, what you can do is you can cut all the black edge off and then just put black cardstock, and then that way you can get it exactly perfect. I'm not a perfect crafter, you guys know that about me. I don't go for perfection because I'd constantly be disappointed. All right, I think that'll work. All right, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, it's an older die for sure. All right, so once you kind of have the picture where you want it, then you can glue it shut. Just creates a cute little frame. And then the it comes with all of these little I hear my stew going off. It comes with all of these little uh, shapes. So we're going to do that real quick. Let's see. We're having stew tonight, if I didn't mention that. So we'll put that right there. And let's see. Add a little bit more glue. Good enough, move on. I like it. All right, so, and I have a little heart somewhere. I think I lost it, but the little heart I put right on top. And then this is gonna go right here. And we'll do a little sentiment right here. But that's cute, right? I'm gonna put a little heart here. And then let's see if we can find a little sentiment. Happy day. What else do I have? Remember the now. It's always a good one. Okay. Yeah, I like this. And lots of cute little arrows. There's all sorts. You got stars, you got hearts. It's a really cute little set. Like I said, I don't know why I don't use it more. But I'm going to use that heart. And then you've got this cute little insert, you know, and the paper that I use, like I said, already has all this beautiful letters and whatnot. But it'll fit nicely into here. So even though I don't have the sentiment on the outside on top here, if you want this, just make sure you cut your paper correctly. You know, you can pull it out and it becomes a cute little insert. I'm going to let this dry a minute. Give me a second here. And then when this dries, see, I got too carried away. All right, so yeah, so I'll let that dry. And then what I'll do is I will cut these out. And these are in my shop. I told you I printed it on heavy cardstock. But these are just cute little love quotes that are going to go in my little Valentine. So let me just cut a couple so I can show you what I mean. Yeah, so these are in the shop for you Backstage Pass holders. You can just go download these. These are great for Valentine's Day. They're also really great for junk journals. And so Delina's saying the page is blurry. I think that's because of the lights. I think when I move a lot, it tends to get blurry. But so yeah, so I've got these little quotes here that I can stick in here as well. Or if you wanted to, you could stick it on the back, but I'm going to put mine here. Put one more. I think if I'm doing a lot of movement, maybe I'll do that off screen, because it seems like when I move a lot is when it gets blurry. So I'm cutting off screen, so I'm not doing a lot of, yeah, cut off screen, so I didn't do a lot of movement. All right, so these little love quotes will go there, and then this is dry, so I can stick this in here, and that's it. So that's that one, and then let me put a couple of love quotes here. Yeah, I think that's got to be it. When I'm moving quickly, I think it's autofocus. I'm not even sure if I can correct that, to be honest with you, because the camera's doing its thing. I might try to start turning it on sooner and see if I can correct that, turn off that autofocus, because that seems the color of the page. Okay, maybe, yeah. All right, and I'm just adding my walnut stain. All right, and putting my little love quotes in here, and then my little guy. So I will come back, move the camera away. Yeah, I can try that. Let me try that a minute here. You see my messy desk. Let's see if that works. So yeah, so these are both of them here. And as you can see, they're a little different, but they have the love quotes in there. But I think it's just really, really cute. I'm going to put the little heart here also, as soon as I find it on my desk. I might have to cut out another one. But that's it, guys. So yeah, I appreciate you helping me test my lighting and my camera. And hopefully I gave you just a quick idea for a little matchbook journal card. And I will continue to try to figure out my lighting in my craft room. And hopefully, yeah, rapid movement. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can try to figure that out. I'm not sure exactly. Debbie J is real good at camera stuff. Maybe I'll ask her. I might still put something here too. I'm not sure yet. But that's it. That's just all what I wanted to show you. Just a real quick and easy Valentine insert using some old dies that we haven't seen in a while. And I love this. I think I'm going to have to use this more often, because I think it's a perfect little insert for journals or even cards. It's really fun. All right, guys. That's all I've got for you. So thanks for hanging out with me. See, it's really clear right now. It looks really clear for me. Hopefully it's clear for you. But yeah, that's all I got. Use some of my old dies and old items to create a fun new little matchbook. All right, y'all. We will see you later.